P and Killer. Dropping heat like we should, up and coming like morning wood and something good. Kicking the real to those that wanna rock with us. No slowing down and it ain't no stopping us. We've been rocking over 2 years long. The best podcast, best intro song. Forget the facts, opinions, we got those. Here we make them run loose like a snot nose. It's bootleg, ain't nothing fake about it either. So sit back and watch, go grab a slice of pizza. But we prefer the subs, so hit the red button and you'll be notified when we said something. Hit the thumbs up, share it with your folks. Make sure to leave a comment, give your thoughts on our quotes. This ain't for the Ralph Tresvant crowd. You offended, wanna exit? Then you can now. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg.
Yeah. What up, fam?
Podcast.
It's Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode 119. Now, listen, a little fun fact real quick. There is over 5,040. How you say that? 540,000 podcasts in the world. And you know,
is it that many?
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's growing like 2,000 per week. There's like at least 500 about knitting, about 74 about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So you could be
about knitting.
Yeah,
they got knitting podcasts,
there's
bro.
Knitting podcasts.
Oh
about
shit,
74 about wrestling.
74 of them things.
Yeah, man. So podcasts is popping up everywhere nowadays, man. So you could be rocking with anybody in the world, but you're now listening to one of the 540,000s.
Hey,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? It's your boy Killer Cal.
That's what it is, man. It's your boy P Double.
What's good, Dub, man? Yeah. We miss y'all.
Hey, man, it's Bootleg Cable Podcast.
And
we ain't
all
been
that.
here in a little minute.
Yeah.
Y'all know how it go, man. We working ass dudes out here, and sometimes we don't get a chance to do a podcast every week.
Well,
it ain't our fault.
It ain't our fault. Oh, it ain't my fault.
Hey.
Did I do that? Hey. It ain't my fault. Yeah, man. It ain't our fault, but we miss
Y'all
you.
motherfuckers get ready to rumble.
Spicy like gumbo. Yeah, y'all know how it goes.
Yeah.
If you don't, man, check out Bicycle. But yeah, man, listen, man. If y'all miss us, we miss you too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we ain't seen y'all in a minute, but we here now.
For sure, man. And
Yeah,
y'all that continue to rock with us, man, we appreciate the support. Share this shit.
Yeah.
Thumbs up this shit.
Thumbs up all that.
Put somebody else on to this shit.
Hey, man, if it's
Keep
your first
rocking
time
with us,
listening,
man.
listen, I listen to some podcasters. I give them 5 minutes in, and then I'm like, if you haven't got nothing to say to me after 5 minutes, then I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? This is me asking for your attention, man. Let's go ahead and keep rocking, man.
No, we ain't asking. We demanding your attention.
You
Fuck
demanding? Well, fuck it. Either ways, man.
that. Demanding that shit.
I recognize what it is, man. We all have, what I'm saying, shit to do, short attention spans. And we're looking for something to appeal to us. And, you know what I mean? Yo, we them.
And then
that's what I'm trying to say. Them. So
just to give y'all a little context, man.
Yeah.
It's 1:00 in the morning right now.
Yeah.
On a Monday night, Tuesday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, giving a pity party. Come on, let's play violence.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
That's
I'm
what you
just
doing.
saying.
I'll play violence, nigga. Go ahead, give a pity party.
Nigga,
man.
we ain't giving a pity party. We giving a dedication.
Dedication.
We giving a dedication. We're letting y'all know that we really dedicated to
we
this
about
shit.
this shit. Yeah.
Definitely, man.
Okay. All right.
To the point where we, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I got wifey at home right now.
Yeah.
And
Your side of the bed cold.
Hey, she ready.
Feel like she. Damn, I gotta. Fuck. There's so many R. Kelly cans I can't even sing no more.
She ready, bro.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm here with my homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, bro. I'm a consolation prize. All right,
nah,
cool.
it ain't that.
I'll be that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's on some. How long you gonna be going to the podcast? Well, I'll come home when the podcast is done.
You know what I'm saying? I might end up coming to the podcast. Niggas be there chilling. Might chill,
You know what I'm
smoke,
saying?
drink with my niggas real quick.
Yeah. When
And
the
then we drive out on the pod.
When the podcast is done, that's when I come home.
Damn, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the answer that I gotta give, and that's the realest shit that I can say. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
when
man.
the podcast is done,
Damn.
I'll come home. It is what it is.
That's some real shit in 2019 to say though.
Know what I'm talking about?
What was the real shit in 2000 to say to a chick?
I don't even know.
I don't know either.
Was I rocking like that in the 2000s?
Was you about that life in 2000? Like, were you know what I'm saying? Were able to say like something to your chick like, I'll be home when I'm home, baby.
You know what? In the 2000s, early, I graduated 2001. You know what I'm saying? I had me a little girlfriend at the time, and then me and her probably broke up around 2003. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, but between that, I ain't can really fuck about shit.
All right, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
you
nigga.
can't tell me nothing.
I'm glancing to the left, my nigga. You was perspiring like a motherfucker, nigga. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, that's just some shadow shit. All right,
That's
cool.
shadows, nigga.
Oh, okay, I thought you was
I'm
over
good,
here.
fam.
I was like, God damn, nigga, what the fuck? Did you run over here, nigga?
Nah, nigga. I
Speaking of which, where the fuck the bicycle at, nigga?
ain't got the hydrosis, nigga.
Where the bicycle at, man?
Bicycle at the crib chilling, bro. I was riding that shit
I'm
earlier.
very disappointed, man. You live like 4 miles away from me, man. I thought you'd rode your bicycle over
I
there.
definitely would have rode it, but it's a little late, bro.
Oh, excuses.
It's a little late. You know what I'm saying?
Excuses.
I don't want to be riding around here in the nighttime like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Excuses.
I ain't trying to be on no bitch shit, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to ride on the night.
Oh man, so yo,
ride in the night, bro.
What's been going on with you in the last 2 weeks, man? Anything new? Anything
Yo,
positive? Anything negative? Anything fucked up?
Everything been good. I just been chilling, man. You know what's crazy? You fuck
that?
with your fam, bro. Like
What you mean?
I know I had conversations with you before, but like do you fuck with your family in general heavy? You know what I'm saying? When we say family, we always talk about mom side, pop side. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I get down with the mom side a little bit more heavy than I do with the pop side, but I got a couple real ones on my pop side that I really, really rock with. You know what I'm saying? But in general, I don't really mess with my pop side that heavy.
Yeah.
So we having a little family reunion coming down, and the family reunion is in June, and I think it's the first ever family reunion for us, right?
Yeah.
So one of the people established like a little group on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
To just kind of keep up with everybody, and everybody kind of get to know each other and pass out information and this, that, and the third, whatever.
Okay.
So again, we got the group going, and did I send you that little video where the dude had the Easter bun with the sardines and shit?
Nah, I ain't catch that one.
All right, so it's a little video that's going around on the internet right now, Jamaican shit, and it's this dude, and basically what he do is he tell this story about how he go to visit this chick, and he say, "Yo, man, we go for check out little something. I may have two. Me tell her I said me I gonna come with 2 Easter bun and 3 pan of fish.
Yeah.
Right? So the nigga come through and he be on the camera, he bring out his Easter bun, he say, yo, he said 1 Easter bun, 2 Easter bun, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then he said 3 pan of fish. But the nigga break out 3 little cans of sardines on that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little funny little thing where he's just like, yo, if I get it in my mind and I say, yo, these is snapper, nigga, once I crack this can, this shit gonna taste like snapper.
Nah.
Once I crack this can, this shit gonna taste like kingfish.
I
And
ain't never had
basically,
sardine.
Shorty tried to play him because she thought that this nigga was gonna come through with 3 pans of fish for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was hilarious. It was clean, fun.
Yeah.
It was
so you
clean.
sent it on the WhatsApp?
I sent it on the WhatsApp, right?
They wasn't biting?
They wasn't really biting. So one of my cousins put in the chat, he was just like, yo, we got a lot of people leaving the group because people posting stuff that don't really got to do with the family reunion and blah blah blah. So we want to we want to keep it to the family reunion.
Okay, so in general, like he was like, "Yo, I'm kind of hype about this." You know what I'm saying? Here I am talking to people haven't spoken to a while. You know what I'm saying? Let me show a little bit of personality. Yeah, and maybe you know what I'm saying, throw a little joke out there, a little humor that might be inclusive.
Exactly.
But instead of taking it like as that, y'all really like on some like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, y'all really this is all just a family page and dudes out there throwing shots like, yo, y'all corny asses, man. Yeah. That make me not even want to chill with y'all. Like, is that what it's gonna be around?
And that's exactly how I fucking felt. So I said, you know what? I said, before I post something in this group to cuss your motherfucking ass out, cuz.
Is that what you said?
No.
Okay, you should have said
I'm thinking that to myself. I said, before I do that, let me just exit the group. And if y'all, for those that rock with the WhatsApp, you see exactly what's going on. So if you in a group that got a whole bunch of members in there, it's gonna say Dub exited the group.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I said, you know what? This gonna play a little bit better if I just fucking exit the group.
Yeah. I'm
Rather than
myself. Yeah.
respond with the hostility that I was gonna respond with.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna respond on some ignorant, like, yo, fuck out of here with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't take a fucking joke like, yo, it's
Right.
Easter.
Yeah.
I posted this shit. The shit
Y'all
has
supposed
to
to
do.
be Jamaicans. Y'all supposed to get this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It has everything to do with Easter. It's clean fun. The nigga didn't cuss in the video. He ain't say nothing about no bitches, no hoes, nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You check the shit out and you laugh.
Yeah.
But instead now you hitting the group with the, if it ain't about family,
Yeah, this
blah,
ain't-
blah, blah. Nigga, suck my dick, fuck, nigga.
Suck all of these nuts, man. Yo, don't treat this fucking family reunion like a fucking business venture.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Like,
So I exited the group, right? Nigga, I
hey,
swear.
yo, for those that had never listened to the podcast before, we do short talk
in the beginning.
In the beginning. So you know what I'm saying? Keep up.
Right?
Yeah.
So I exited the group.
Yeah.
And then I swear, not even 15 to 20 minutes later, my aunt called me. So this is one of my aunts that's really, really responsible for putting on the family reunion. She's like, oh, you know, I was just calling you to let you know that I wasn't the one that put the message in the group and blah, 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 blah. And, you know,
Yeah.
I hope it's not going to
I
deter
can see all
you.
the names.
Yeah,
I know you wasn't
I,
one.
I hope it's not going to deter you from coming to the family reunion and blah, 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 blah. Like, she was really, really trying to, you know what I mean? And I was just like, yo, I said, it's all good. I said, yeah, I'm still coming to the family reunion.
Yeah, but
I just ain't want to cuss this nigga out in front of all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, let me just exit the group and show y'all what kind of shit I'm on. And if y'all want to reach out, y'all reach out. But I'm still coming to the fucking family reunion.
Yeah. It's just I'm not in the planning and all that. Like, I'm just showing up. I'm gonna be a body, and I'm saying whatever goes. You know what I mean? Because obviously I don't got no personality. Obviously I over here treating this like it's a Fortune 500 company. Man.
Exactly.
So go ahead, have y'all fun, man.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? If y'all taking that serious, I ain't here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to work every day. I don't want my family interactions to feel like work, my nigga.
Exactly. So for you cuz that's on that bullshit, nigga, you could suck a fat dick.
Nigga,
Not mine, but you could suck a fat dick.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of here with the bullshit because I ain't with that, bro. You know what I mean?
Out of here, man. Yeah, shit, man. Well, shit, yo, it's been fucking.
That's that shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't
family members that be on that fuck shit. That's
I
that
know
shit
what
I
you
don't like.
mean, bro. I know exactly what you mean, man. Because I'm even with work. I'm the same way with work, man. I'm like, yo, man. You know what, man? Like, I feel like a text message is so private, like it's so personal to me. So when you know what I mean, especially as you get older, your fucking prompts get a little bit lower, right? You don't get them prompts. You know what I'm saying? When he was younger, it was like blip, 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 like, who hit me up there, nigga? Yeah. I'm having like 5 conversations at once. Look at me, I'm popping. You know what I mean? But you get older, it's like you hear a phone call coming out, and, it's just wifey. What the fuck, man?
You get upset when the phone rings.
I'm home in an hour.
Who the fuck calling?
I am coming home in an hour.
Who the fuck?
What could you possibly fucking want from me? And I'm coming home in an hour.
Yeah.
You can say it to me when I'm there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't call
so,
me.
yeah, man. It's like, yo, at work.
Leg on my bumba clap for.
Leg on my bumba clap for. So, yo, when people hit me up, man, like, I would... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk about work all the fucking time. So I might just do just like you said. Like, yo, I'm going to throw something fun in there. I'm going to have a little bit of fun. Like, I don't want to get too wild. You ain't got to get too loose with the shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, show them what your personalities are, like, outside of work, man. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? In work, we all gotta get into character. And, like, like for you, in your situation, or, like, if I was in your situation, I wouldn't want to feel like, we supposed to be family. So, off rip, I'm going to try to show you who I am. I ain't trying to be... pretend or be fake, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Be fake the whole way. Like, off rip, I just want to let you know who I am off rip. Yeah. Because that's the group that you would expect that not to judge you and just kind of expect, you know what I'm saying, accept you for who you are. So.
And again, dude, like I said, lighthearted fun, wasn't nothing vulgar about it. Like, yo, it is what it is. It's Easter, let's laugh a little bit. Yeah. Let's celebrate Resurrection Sunday. All right, I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Ain't that big of a deal, bro.
Shit, man. But we've been off here for about 2 weeks, and you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean, due to like scheduling issues and me doing the family thing just like you are, you know what I'm saying, like, family is extra important to me, especially, you know what I'm saying, getting up there in age these days. And yo, I've been listening to podcasts lately, and I say, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times. So I'm trying to work on this episode.
I got you.
But yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Not know what I'm saying, but yeah. So with that said, you know, we missed a lot of things throughout the last couple of weeks. Is there anything in particular or anything that stood out that we might have missed over the last maybe 3 weeks or so that we haven't been on, that you like to, you know, that you have some opinions on, anything positive, negative, whatever, what did you feel passionate about that you want to touch on?
Personally,
because I know when you ain't first, you're last, so
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So when things pass by, it's kind of hard to cover it because how fast the internet moves these days, and people move on from things. You remember, however, you know,
you remember a time when the news cycle used to last for more than a week, bro?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You remember the time? No, but
that was a dope song, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Fuck with that. Shout out to boy MJ, man.
With Eddie Murphy in the video.
And you see that well, speaking of that, you see that HBO pulled a documentary off the.
So I'm hearing. So HBO pulled a documentary. Mm-hmm. What are they basing that on? What was the
basis was it's a lot of inconsistencies in what the two little dudes was talking about in the doc. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But I from what I gather, a lot of it was based around the testimony of two dudes.
So
you know
do you feel, because I really feel like HBO is one of them prestigious channels that
they fucked up. They dropped the ball.
You feel like HBO dropped the ball,
yes,
or maybe they attempted to put something out there. They were, you know, trying to ride on the coattails of, let's say, the R. Kelly doc, and they thought the world was ready for it, and they weren't. I mean, that's not me saying that. That's just maybe
I think that they didn't do enough homework.
Perspective that maybe could be a possibility.
I think that they didn't do enough homework and they dropped the ball. And usually, you know what I mean, HBO is really, really solid when it comes to this type of stuff.
They are.
So
I feel like
they dropped the ball,
yeah,
and they realized that they dropped the ball, and they trying to correct their wrongs by.
Was Oprah also pull her doc and all that?
She pulled the interview. Yeah. Between these two little dudes or whatever,
right?
And you know what I'm saying, I'm purposely being disrespectful when I say these two little dudes,
but also
even though they grown ass men now.
The family is doing a lawsuit too, so that could also play a factor in all this.
Which family? The Jackson family is doing,
right? Yeah.
Hey man, sue the fuck out of them.
They intended on suing prior to the documentary actually airing, so. Just basically what I'm saying is just like it could be as simple as that. It could be as simple as, hey, listen, these two dudes, there was too many inconsistencies in the stories, and we decided to pull it. But I just don't feel like the entertainment business is that noble. I just don't feel that. Like, you know, I don't feel like, they just gonna pull something off for notability. You know,
well,
I just feel like it had to be a bad reception.
What it is that when I think it gets to a point where the shit your shit is so fucked up where you have to. You really don't have no choice.
Or the reception, like the world wasn't ready. Like I said, like maybe it's not on them, maybe it's on us. Even if true or not, it's just the world is saying like, look, man, we ain't trying to hear that.
But true. So, but
because really and truly, the word said that
they ain't trying to hear that.
We ain't trying to hear that, didn't they? It was. It didn't go down like the R. Kelly joint did.
Yes, I agree. I agree. But at the same time, if you look into the world saying, "Yo, we ain't trying to hear that," and then also you start to find inconsistencies in what these dudes are saying, where they talking about areas of the house that wasn't even built yet.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, this happened in such and such room, but yeah, nigga, this room wasn't built until 1995. But you saying that this happened in 1992.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
My timeline is off because I didn't watch the documentary. But what I'm saying is that this is the stuff that I'm hearing. It's inconsistencies in what these dudes was saying, and then as a company that's producing this shit, you find out that yes, this is correct. There are a lot of inconsistencies going on here. All right, we fucked up. We prematurely aired this shit. We tried to put niggas on blast when niggas ain't need to be put on blast. All right, let's try to right our wrongs and scrap this shit.
Okay, well, I can appreciate that then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
My bad. I fucked up.
Yeah, and I think that was
no more.
That was their my bad. I fucked up.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I could appreciate that.
And then you got Oprah jumping on the fucking bandwagon, interviewing niggas afterwards or whatever, and then she took the interviews down from her YouTube page. Yeah. So they're trying to erase this shit in a subtle, not so subtle way.
Okay, well, yeah. Listen, people like nobody believed you. You need more people. So
definitely,
it could go away and nobody ain't gonna miss it and nobody gonna talk about it.
So
ain't gonna be no outrage about this one.
So one of the other things that happened during the last 2 weeks when we was off, man, is Laura Ingraham. Laura Ingraham, if y'all don't know, she's one of these stupid ass commenters that or reporters from Fox News.
Okay,
and basically she reported on the whole Nipsey Hussle situation. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And if, you know what I mean, I know y'all ain't living under a rock. If y'all rock with us, y'all know that Nipsey Hussle, his untimely demise was a couple of weeks ago. He got, you know what I mean, murdered and all that shit. R.I.P. to Nipsey. And it's been a lot of coverage about it. So I want to say that the majority of the coverage was positive, where people were saying, and we were saying that, you know what I'm saying, this dude lost his life prematurely, obviously. He didn't get a chance to see his vision through. He had a lot going on in the community. He had a lot of investments. He had a lot of positive impact. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. We already stated it on the last episode that we did.
Yeah, but y'all heard it everywhere else too. So
that too. So Ingraham now reported and basically stated that the whole basis on the report that she did was Nipsey Hussle came out with this song called FDT.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Which was wrong.
What?
Because
wrong. Yeah.
It was wrong because Nipsey was featured on the song.
Yeah, that was.
And the song was by YG.
Right.
And even in the video that they played, they didn't even play Nipsey Hussle in the video.
Okay.
They played YG in the video. But then she started talking and kind of giggling and started talking about black unemployment rates and this, that, and the third. And it was just like, yo, it's real fucking insensitive, even though it's a lot of people that hold the same thought process that she and a lot of these other people out there.
Yeah, that's why I was scared of the black on black violence narrative. I was scared of that one because it was like, damn, man, like here go a dude that did so many positive things and is still painted in the light of black on black violence. And, I was scared of that narrative. I'm not gonna lie. However, man, like, go ahead. Let me let you finish what you got to say.
No. That's basically the setup. You know what I'm saying? That she did this, and a lot of people was outraged about it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wasn't outraged about it at all.
Right.
I wasn't outraged because
she laughed. And she giggled and she, you know what I'm saying, she heckled. Well, she did all those things. She the same one that said was on the shut up and dribble thing too.
Yes. Yeah. And it wasn't even about that for me. For me, it was just like, yo, what do you expect from Fox News?
Exactly.
Do y'all expect them to really
Fox News, man?
Yeah, y'all expect them to really rock with the culture like that?
Yeah.
Y'all expect them to report positively on somebody who, a couple of songs here and there or a lot of songs here and there might not have been showing black folks in a positive light or whatever, but of course they're gonna pick out the most negative shit that they could find and find a way to spin it and try to say that, yo, why are you giving this gang member the respect that you're giving him? Why is this gang member, why is his funeral being held at the Staples Center?
Yeah.
What did this gang member contribute to society? Blah, 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 blah.
Is that what she said?
She don't have to say that.
Okay.
But that's the thought process, though.
Yeah, I don't even think that goes that deep. And I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna hit a hot take. Here you go, kill it with the hot take. Listen, man.
Okay, get a hot take, bro. Yo, that's what we here for, man. We here to give our motherfucking opinions, bro.
Laura Ingraham, keep that same energy, girl. Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
that's what you rep. That's your set. Keep that same energy.
Rep your set. Rep that Fox News.
Rep that Fox News shit.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Throw up your maggots.
What
man.
Nipsey say? Yeah. What he said? What's his name on the song? What you claim? Where you from? Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
What set you claim?
What
where
set
you from?
That's what.
Where you from? You from that Fox News set?
That's your Fox News set. You rep Donald Trump. That's gang.
All right, rep that,
man. You know what I'm saying? So like for those clips to be surfacing, yo, whoever fucking put it out there, y'all the fuck niggas. Like, yo, like I don't give a fuck what she talking about. And she repping the set.
And that's the thing. A lot of people is upset. Oh, she need to be fired from her job and blah, 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 blah. Like, yo, that's the set that she claiming.
That's the set she claiming.
She repping that shit.
She got an audience that she's trying to pander to.
Of course.
Rep your set.
Yeah. Listen.
I'm saying,
it's insensitive. Mm-hmm. It's borderline racist. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up. But it's expected from me.
Right.
From me, it's expected.
It's expected. And that's a good thing. That's a good vibe to have. Because you know what? We have to get past being overly sensitive to all these racial things and all that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things are what they are.
Yeah.
And that's clearly what it is. Like, if you watch Fox News and you see how they talk about, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump or anything that has to do with, you know what I'm saying, Republicans, it's a gang.
And they always try to throw in a narrative that, black unemployment rate is the lowest that it's been in however many years. And
that's all they have to say about it all.
Like, but the thing with that though is, and I'm not saying this to give Obama all the credit or whatever, but a lot of the policies that people implement, it takes a little while for the next group of people to feel the effects of it. So
yeah, a
lot of the things now where they're talking about climate change, they're talking about reparations, they're talking about this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
greenhouse, all of this shit.
Those are the issues that affect us all.
Yes.
So when it comes to issues like that, yeah, we should all kind of pay attention to.
Yes, but a lot of it, what's going on right now in today's society is, okay, me and you, we have this feeling about whatever's going on right now. We talking about climate change, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. We're saying that so that it could positively affect our kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not saying that okay, something is gonna change by the time me and you are at the end stages of life or whatever. Right, we're talking about something for our kids to grasp on and to pass forward or whatever.
Right.
So that's what it is.
Leave the world in better condition than we, you know what I'm saying, we got it in. Yeah.
Exactly. We not talking about shit that's right now and it's gonna affect us today.
Okay. So all right. So how does this, you know what I'm saying, equate to Laura Ingraham thing? Like, what are you trying to say?
We talking about Nipsey Hussle and what he did for the community. We talking about,
but we still contrasting that with Lauren. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just not. It's not a contrast, man. It's like, that's the Crips and that's the Bloods. Let them do what they doing over there. Like, yo, go ahead, man. If we're meeting on mutual territory, it's gang then, man. But right now, they ain't mutual, man.
But a lot of people don't understand that it's gang or not gang. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of people just kind of looking at it like, especially the people that's far removed from what goes on in these communies. So a lot of, like I said again, a lot of people looking at it.
Let me ask you this question: in 2019, do you feel all right? So if this was gang, right? Chris Blood, Fox News, CNN.
Yeah.
Let's just call it like that.
Let's call it like it is.
Let's call it like it is. You know what I'm saying?
You rep that CNN set or that Fox News set.
Fox is blue and CNN is red. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. Let's put it like that. How many? Yeah, and this is in Compton. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got both gangs dominate the city, but however, how many neutrals do you feel is left at this point?
Not many.
Not many.
Not many at all.
A lot of people have picked their sides.
Everybody picked their sides already. Correct.
Yeah, neutrals are more so, they're not even into politics.
True.
So it's like, yo, who are we trying to claim at this point? Who are we trying to advocate to? Who are we trying to pander to?
We're trying to get somebody for. We trying to get niggas from the blue to start rapping the red.
Yeah. Like I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I don't think blues is gonna be rapping red, so I don't think red's gonna be rapping blues, man. I feel like it's just different perspectives in lives, and it's just.
But
it continues to be
true.
that way.
I think
I get where you're going with the climate change, because again, that's something that affects us all, and I feel like that's not something we could, you know what I'm saying, necessarily get away from. Like it's me, whatever color, whatever set you rep, bruh. The White Walkers are coming. We gotta fight together.
What it is,
you know what I mean?
What
I know
it
you
is,
don't watch Game of Thrones, but that's what it is. We gotta get down together with, you know what I'm saying?
What it is, if you're a journalist, right, and you have some kind of integrity in you, you should be able to just report on what it is instead of giving your opinion or instead of injecting like the fact that you don't really give a fuck about what's going on. And I think that's what's bothering people. Yeah. What's bothering people is the little chuckle, the little such a wholesome song.
Again,
or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck that she said, the little snarky comments. Like, yo, if you gonna report on this shit, say, listen, this dude died. He was killed in this fashion. This is what he contributed, and move the fuck along. But you don't have to sit there and give your little snarky little comments and shit.
But we don't need that. Where the snarky and the chuckles, it's to her audience. It's not for me. Of course. It's not to. It's like, yo, I'm repping my gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on behalf of these people. Yes, and she that it's not. It's the sad. It made it to this side, or the side that we rep. You know what I mean? Because
Killer, the sad thing
we like to be offended, but I'm not offended.
And I don't think that we like to be offended either. I think the sad thing about her audience is they're not able to think outside of their own little box. And the thing is, what she does is what
is
she
the
did.
Other audience is
what she did with that segment.
You know, CNN quick. You know, this is an apple. This is also an apple. When you put them together, you have a case.
No,
but you know, CNN try to pander too. We all try to pander. They all try to pander.
They do. But what I'm saying is, what she did not help Nipsey's case at all. What she did was paint the picture of a gang member who's a rapper.
Newsflash.
Died. And he made this.
These motherfuckers didn't think that. They thought the same way before she said some shit.
They did, but what the thing is that they can teach their people to think a little bit differently. They could allow their people to have a different train of thought. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that not that we give a fuck about her or her audience. But the thing is that she could have done it a little bit different. If you're not going, what they say, what's the saying? If you don't have anything positive to say, basically then shut the fuck up. Don't say anything at all, right?
It's gang. I have an opportunity.
But instead,
you should have known my man.
She had this
because my narrative is Donald Trump.
True, she had the chance to sit there and throw her little the chorus for the song goes on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, bitch. You don't understand our culture. You don't understand that people like Nipsey said in the song, and even YG said in the song, we used to fuck with you on the business end. Like, if you listen to Donald Trump, if you listen to anything Trump related before he became president, a lot of people, what Shine said on the song?
I don't know.
Type of nigga to lay in the Trump for weeks.
Yeah.
Blah,
Everybody
blah, blah.
said that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of references, hip hop references to Donald Trump, and it's positive in the fact that, all right, we know that this dude is a smart business mind. He got money, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. But then since he became president, that whole narrative changed because we see his real mind state.
No, man.
Nah?
No. Hey, listen, man.
No. What I'm saying to you is listen to a lot of Trump references before he became president. Everything was always about
how much positive because
it was about how much money he getting. No. It was about the hotels. It was about the lifestyle. This, that, and the third. That was all the Trump references, bro.
But it was always because it was just money. You don't have to break it down to that. It's just money. So money and lifestyle, and it was just like, okay, staying in the Trump. You know what I'm saying? It was an elite hotel in New York.
Type of nigga to lay in the Trump for weeks. Nigga,
so
like, I done caught a body.
But niggas is
and
talking
I
about
got money, and I'm gonna chill in the fucking Trump
But niggas is
Plaza.
talking about Cristal. Niggas is talking about Gucci, and all these niggas is just they all racist. All these motherfuckers is racist. I don't say that we was like really glorifying who these people are.
Was the narrative that he's racist before we found out that he was racist?
Yes, because you know what I'm saying, the whole the Manhattan fucking the Central Park 6. Five, whatever the fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's always been racist. It's just like we identify with wealth. And you know what I'm saying, whatever that's represented by, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, fucking Tommy Hilfiger, motherfucking Timberlands, motherfucking whatever is expensive, we fucking identify with that because, you know, we constantly trying to shit on each other. So it's like, if I have this, it's saying a little bit more about me. I can shit on
you, nigga.
It's saying more about me than
I could afford to stay at the Trump, and you can't, nigga.
I could afford to stay at the Trump, but I don't think it's really necessarily aligning themselves with the train of thought of that particular company or that particular person that, you know what I mean, represents that company. So I listen.
We have to agree that
Laura
before
Ingraham, fuck your ass.
Fuck Laura Ingraham, definitely.
Fuck Laura Ingraham.
But we have to agree.
Gang, bitch.
We have to agree that the Trump name before the presidency was
it was associated with money.
Okay. All right.
So that's all it was. Yeah, it's associated with money. We know that, man. But I don't think it's associated with morals. So I feel like we're getting to a more of a moral standpoint in these years, 2019, and hopefully going
beyond 2019 and beyond. So even with that now, another thing that we missed in the last 2 weeks was Kodak saying the shit that he said about
Lauren, that little baby though.
Lauren that little baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna give her a little minute to breathe, a little minute to grieve, and then he gonna be on that ass trying to get in that pulse.
Nah, he said, "Yo, I'm gonna do some good in the community, so hope she could see me in the same light that she saw him,
and I'm gonna try to get in that pool.
Yeah, hopefully she give me some puss, in that vein.
And I'm just adding that, but that's all implied.
That's why we felt. That's why people felt the way.
So a lot of people rock with him, a lot of people didn't, and then T.I. was one of those people that didn't really rock with what he said. He needed, hey.
I think we need to compartmentalize this conversation, though.
Okay, do it for me. Do it for me, bro.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, where we at with T.I.? Where we at with T.I. and his being him, Gilly the Kid, and who else? Mike. I'm saying, what's his name?
Killer Mike.
All the watchdogs of hip hop.
All right, so speaking,
where are we at with the watchdogs of hip hop?
Speaking specifically to T.I. or about T.I., I think that T.I. he is trying to seem like the goody two shoes when he know that he's not. So it's one of them things where we kill the messenger, but we don't necessarily kill the message. So I think that T.I. has a good message, but he's the wrong messenger to send that message.
When did he become that? Can you recall? Or
I think he became that when he went to prison, the multiple times that he went to prison for
gun charges,
and the this and the that, and da.
Then he got out. So
then he got out, and then the whole situation with him and Tiny cheating on the wife and blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. I think that he built a negative image of himself that he's trying to overcome, but I think he's trying to overcome it a little bit too quickly and a little bit
too expeditiously.
Too expeditiously.
Yo, I got to get that word off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Shout out to me, my nigga.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think that when T.I. is sitting there, one, you talking about a dude that's in his early 20s. Yeah. Not just saying that, you know what I mean, if you in your early 20s, you ain't a grown-ass man. Yeah. I don't want to try to play Kodak Black to be a little boy or something like that. Yeah. But when you sit there and you try to clown on these little dudes for the transgressions that they have and the mistakes that they making and da. It makes you look a certain kind of way. Yeah. So it's just like, yo, nigga, you need to kind of fall back and handle this shit a certain way. Yeah. So for T.I. to talk down on Kodak, and not saying that Kodak didn't deserve to be talked down on, because he did.
He did.
He violated 1,000%. He deserved to be talked down on. Mm-hmm. But is T.I. the dude to do it? Mm-hmm. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he jumped on shit early, and you know what I'm saying, tried to do it before everybody else. And
he did it before everybody else.
Yeah, he did do it before everybody else.
Is he the dude to be able to do that? I think for you to be able to do that.
Okay. Let me. Can I make a case for him?
Go ahead.
And my case is this: Nunu. That's his homie. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he beat
him. Shout out to Lauren London.
I don't know if he beat him. I
don't want to go there, but
won't go there.
Maybe he smashed
her.
But
Nunu, you know, there was ATL the movie together. You know, that movie came out. I can't recall when. Maybe back 2007, something like that.
Probably like that.
2007, 2008.
Whenever it was,
somewhere around there. So that's a long little time. So I don't know what level of relationship them to have.
Lauren, that baby
up until this point. So let's just give it the benefit of the doubt and say that's the homie.
Okay.
Let's just say give it the benefit of the doubt that T.I. is saying, look, I identify with who Nipsey Hussle is. Mm-hmm. What he represents, and I feel like I want to represent these things too.
Gotcha.
So here go young whippersnapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, violating.
Mm-hmm. Let me check your motherfucking pappy house.
Yeah, let me show up in your motherfucking pappy house.
Yeah.
And hit you with these words, and even though I got grass and shit growing on my ceiling outside, and I got fucking herpes on my lips, I'm finna go ahead and
get rid of that expeditiously.
Expeditiously. Let me talk to this shit. Now, would it have went better had it not been Kodak?
No.
So you think if it was like a younger artist,
it's the messenger and not the message.
You feel that way?
Yes.
Or is it the receiver? Like, I feel like had it. Yeah, you're right. You should have called Kodak.
That's all you had to do.
You should have called Kodak.
You ain't have to go online and say,
at him. You clout chasing when you out here talking about expeditiously.
You in violation, nigga. Check that shit.
Because I feel like
expeditiously, nigga. Fuck out of here with the fucking vulgar words, nigga.
If you gonna hit words like that and you gonna say shit like that,
hitting niggas with the glossary.
Yeah, no. Like, let's just keep it a buck.
Page 346. Nigga,
let's keep
fuck out of here.
All the way 1,000, right?
Yeah.
If you gonna say shit like that, you gotta be ready for the funk. I don't give a fuck. So if it's like, yo, listen, if he don't apologize or if he come with this shit, yo, I am not encouraging the violence. I'm not encouraging the bullshit.
No, we're not.
You coming out there saying it in that fashion
would
imply that you are willing to take it a step further if Kodak doesn't comply. And if Kodak didn't comply, then what are you willing to do? If you ain't willing to do shit, then you shouldn't say shit in that fucking fashion.
True. We on the same page, brother.
So it's like, if you ain't with it, you shouldn't have said that shit. However,
and this goes to T.I.
Yeah.
This goes to the game.
Yeah.
To Gilly the Kid. All these cats.
Yeah.
And y'all all older cats.
Yeah. It's not an age thing, but we all know. If I ain't willing to go ahead and I am not inviting the bullshit personally. This is not me from Bootleg Cable Podcast advocating for violence and bullshit.
Not at all.
But it's like a gun. If you ain't ready to use it, don't pull it. So if you're gonna go on social media, that's that gun right now. If you're gonna sit up there and say, yo, you need to rectify this expeditiously, that would imply
if you don't,
there would be with some repercussions behind all this.
Yeah.
Not a diss track, my nigga.
Yeah.
Not a diss track.
And then
not a diss song.
And then he previewed a diss track. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit was terrible, bro.
Oh, shit, man. I don't know what to say about that.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit
Fuck
ass diss track.
Hey, yo, I fuck with T.I. Well, maybe not after the gun charges. I ain't gonna lie. Like after the gun charges.
Stop it.
You was looking funny in the light. I'm not gonna lie. T.I. was looking funny in the light. I don't think he ever actually recovered that.
Not 100%. No.
No. He was looking funny in the light, and yeah, I seen a couple of people distance themselves in regards to that because like, who he snitched on. So, nah, real shit. Nigga, who you told on? Nigga, you told on somebody. Nigga, Nipsey said, like they saying about Nipsey. Homeboy came up like, yo, yeah, my mixtape. Well, like, yo, listen, man, I will fuck with you, but you gotta put that, give me that paperwork. Show me that you ain't a snitch, nigga. I ain't trying to fill you with no snitch. That's the real nigga shit. So, yeah, who would you snitch on, man? Cause you snitched on. Show me some paperwork, nigga. You ain't getting another Jay-Z feature. Nigga, cause snitching on you don't did it to somebody, my nigga. So that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? And look, T.I. done. You wildin', nigga. You wildin'. Come back. We on podcast.
Hey, I miss this shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I miss this shit. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, but T.I. done. So. we gotta take the bad with the good, right?
Yeah.
So T.I. done freed up, like he done paid bail money for.
Yeah, T.I. paid bail money for 23 nonviolent offenders, and these was people that was locked up in the county jail in Georgia, and this the money came through a church. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I can't pull it up right now. But the money thing came through a church. And basically in the last couple of weeks, one of the churches in the area, one of the local churches, and shout out to them, man, because I think a lot of local churches could be doing a little bit more than they do.
Yeah.
And whoever was the mastermind that come up with this idea, salute to them. And they came with the money, and they had a certain amount of money in their mind. So let's just say, if the money was $75,000, they said, all right, let me reach out to the members of the congregation and have them donate whatever, or use whatever they did to come up with this money. And they actually doubled that, and I think they came up with like $120,000 or something like that. And then T.I. was basically the figurehead, and also the boy Scrap De Leon, who is down with Atlanta Housewives or whatever the case is, or Loving Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga with the pretty hair or whatever the fuck, whoever that dude is. They went and got 23 people out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Nonviolent offenders, people that had like theft charges and you know what I mean? Like the bullshit that people get locked up for. And they was able to get these people home to their families for Easter. And the interviews that some of these local news stations did with these people was really, really positive. A lot of them was like drug offenders or something like that, where they were just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's dope that these people is able to come home, because before the arrest or however long they've been in jail, they've been thinking about, oh, you know, I just want to do dope, I just want to do this and do that, and it's changing their mind state. So
well,
just looking at that,
well, seeing humanity touch humanity, like that's a beautiful thing. That's knowing somebody did something for you. Like I said, man, say what we want about T.I. and all that, you know, it's all clout chasing, I feel, but in the same case as Kim Kardashian, like, they're chasing clout, but all right, they're chasing it, doing positive things. Are we mad at that? Because is that the new wave now? Is positivity the new wave?
I think it is the new wave. And why wouldn't it be the new wave? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can get more notoriety off of doing positive things than I can for doing negative, of course I'm going to continue to do positive things. Of course, it's going to make me look... It's gonna make my Mayweather money not look funny in the light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so make your Mayweather money not look funny in the light. That's a good way of putting it. So it's like, are we still Are we judging for your intent or are we judging for the results?
I think we judge either way, and that's just human nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yes, we are judging for the intent, and we are judging for the results because the intent is what is the intent? Is the intent?
Okay, let me break it down like this. Like I hate to hit the little Instagram, Twitter quotes. You know, the little motivational quotes that they be putting out.
But I mean, but that's the way of the world right now. So
such your motivation the fuck ass up.
Yeah.
But here's one of them they put out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if he got $1 million and he buy you a car for $100,000, and I got $100 and I buy you something for $90, who love you more?
If you got $100 and you buy something for $90,
that's who love you more.
Yeah.
But if I could buy you $100,000 worth of stuff, you know what I mean?
True, but it's not going to hurt you as much as the person who only have $100 and it's going to buy you $90 worth of shit. Because
I could get you nicer shit with $100,000.
You can get nicer shit, but at the same time, it means more from the person who has less. So if I have $100 and I say, you know what, I just got $100 and I'm gonna spend 90 of that shit. That's 90% of my money on you, who maybe I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I never met in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to show more compassion in my heart that, yo, I ain't about the whole money situation. I ain't about doing this because it make me look good. I'm about doing it because, hey, I might have got $100, but I can either afford to, or maybe I can't afford to. But I'm down for whatever it is to get you out of your situation.
So what would you say? So you say, what I'm saying is more so in the instance of like T.I. and these other people, like, yo, I feel like these people could afford to do more. However, you know, they throw money at the easy grabs. It's a positive thing, yes.
Of course.
Yes, it's a positive thing.
It's motives behind all this shit, bro.
But is it really, like, are you really making sacrifices out here?
Nah. What I mean, if you really think about it, if T.I., if you go back to his Instagram post where he talk about the 6-month ban on Gucci or whatever, and not to sit here and talk about T.I. so much, but if you talking about you used to spend 6 figures a year on buying people gifts from Gucci, buying yourself shit from Gucci, X, Y, and Z, nigga, for you to spend $100,000 on, because
bailing 23 people out,
6 figures a year is at least $100,000. We talking about you spending that on clothing and accessories, because that's all that Gucci has: clothing and accessories.
Yeah.
So
if you really make a sacrifice,
and that's just one fucking company. We're not talking about Louis Vuitton,
right,
and Fendi and all these other brands or whatever
car design, whatever car brand.
Yeah, we talking about specifically Gucci, and you said that out of your own mouth. What is it for you to spend this kind of money on helping other poor people out in the community that can't help themselves?
Listen,
because
man,
we done seen documentaries recently, the Khalif Browder situation, the prison reform, this, that, and the third. A lot of these people, it's a high percentage of people that are locked up, incarcerated, and it's just for the simple fact that they can't afford to pay their fucking bail. And just to hit you with a personal story, one of my homies hit me up, or his girlfriend hit me up, and one of my homies got locked up recently. Yeah. And she was hitting me up to say, yo, the homie got locked up, X, Y, and Z. They wanted like $5,000 to get him out of jail or whatever. And obviously he didn't have it. So they was hitting me up, and I was like, listen, I love the homie, but at the same time, I got kids. I got a wife. Yeah. I got a household that I need to take care of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You felt like
rent due this month, car payment due this month. I can't put myself out in the streets to help the homie out. Yeah. And leave my fam fucked up. And you know what I'm saying? As savage as that sound,
that's something I could consider. But I mean, like, there's so much more. Like, I feel like somebody like, yo, T.I. with the clout and or the exposure that he has, that could do. You know what I mean? You could use that. Like we're trying to build I feel like we're trying to build something where I could do something like, look, man, We got some people that's fucked up in the community. We need y'all to donate.
Yeah.
Not to me, not to Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Yeah.
However, for this cause.
Definitely.
You know what, man? I would sleep so good knowing that.
Oh,
that
for sure.
my voice alone was able to accomplish this thing. Not
100.
Not because I had the money or, you know what I mean, or we getting the money like, I want to keep mine.
We can help,
but
though.
I want you to help.
Yeah.
Nah, like, listen, man. I want to see what y'all can do and I'll match what y'all have.
True.
Or I want to see what y'all can do on behalf of that, the fact that I reached out to y'all and I asked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means a lot, you know? And like I said, not to take it away from the efforts that he's done, or 23 people are freed. God bless them. That's 23 people that's with their family. Let's hope that at least 4 of them motherfuckers become positive out here in this world.
True.
You know?
True.
But it is what it is, man. I just feel like, celebrities, man, you can't use this positivity. We have to. I'm very skeptic of all this, and we have to be mindful and be careful when we see these celebrities using positivity to lure us in, you know what I mean? Especially in light of, you know what I'm saying, Nipsey Hussle's passing and all the things that he's done to accomplish, and they've seen all the love that he's gaining. You don't think people are going to try to follow that format?
Definitely.
Just for the simple fact of gaining monetary gain?
And the crazy, even I mean, to kind of switch the subject from T.I. to Nipsey Hussle, man, even like I saw people trying to sell the funeral program or whatever. Niggas was selling up to $1,000 to buy a fucking commemorative funeral. Let's just say that, I have the funeral program. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's a trip. Niggas gonna be niggas, man. That's cool.
Damn, bro.
I ain't mad at them. That ain't making nobody none, bro. Niggas gonna be niggas, man.
That's
I don't
crazy,
know what
bro.
everybody's situation is. I don't know what it is, man. You know what I mean? I might sell this HBO password and Emma Thrones on, because, hey, nigga, I need the bread. I don't know what your circumstances are.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different, though.
Yeah, it's all different, but we don't know what it's different. It's different in whatever aspects of life, man. People have different circumstances. I don't know. I'm not faulting nobody there. I'm not asking nobody to be honorable. Niggas gonna be niggas, man. This is what we do, man. I'm just saying, like, if you intend on, doing good should just come from the heart, man, not from a place of monetary gain. So if you're looking to gain something from doing something positive, then you're just doing it for the wrong reason. And it's gonna get exposed one way or another. And,
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Somebody benefits from that. However, the world doesn't benefit from that. So
people could see what's positive or whatever, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah.
What we got coming up?
What we got on these they said list, man. Blue Cable Podcast. Let me go ahead and check out this. Let me scroll through my Rolodex and see what's going on, what's popping out here. All right, man. I wish we had the sample right here to play real quick, man. Real life, up by the nigga. How they say it? I don't know how to say it, man. Can you help me out, man? Can you help me out?
I can't help you out too much.
You can't help me out, man. You can't.
But we know the line, though, man.
I
think we all know the line where City Girls had this song, real popular song, where they had fucking memes. They had, you know what I mean, social media hashtags. Yeah. All that shit going on. This song's popular song, bro. Real life. Fuck about it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we don't seen all the memes. We don't seen the little short videos on Instagram. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some chick riding around with their mama in the car, and I'm about to bust these rhymes real quick.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
So could you imagine identifying with something that sounds so feminine? Mm-hmm. Or masculine. Let's put it on us.
Nah, nigga, that shit sound feminine as fuck.
That shit sound feminine as fuck.
It sound hood rat and feminine as fuck. Not to be disrespectful to the people that really rock with this shit.
I'm not. But it sound hood rat and feminine to the core. Real shit.
Yeah. Just to find out
that your boy, you little yachty.
A nigga wrote that shit.
God damn it.
Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
I don't know the rest, but y'all fill it in. I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Act up.
Act up. You get smacked up. Whatever the fuck they said, I don't know.
We come to find out that Lil Yachty supposedly wrote this song, and he said that he wrote the majority of the song except for
the last verse.
Except for the last verse,
Yeah.
JT final verse. I guess JT wrote that shit.
Yeah.
Free JT.
Free JT.
Free my dog JT.
Yeah, man.
But look,
she said, if you're a rich nigga, I'm gonna fuck you too. You ain't one. God damn it, JT. I said, JT, you're some real shit. That's all I have was hard too. I ain't gonna lie.
So
fuck you too. You ain't one.
So why are people faulting Lil Yachty for writing this track?
I feel that's fucked up, Lil Yachty.
I feel it's fucked up too.
I feel shut the fuck up, my nigga.
Let this man get his money.
Who?
Yachty.
Get your money, but shut the fuck up. Let them get their money too.
He should shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
So he should have never came out and said that he wrote this song.
No, my nigga. That's not. You're a ghostwriter. That's
Cloud chasing? What's the line?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the line from Offset and Cardi B?
Oh yeah. They do anything for clout.
They do anything
for clout. Yo, dog,
Okay.
like let them live, man.
True.
You see people having fun with it, bro. Like, let them live.
But my thing is, okay, if it comes out
yeah,
that Yachty wrote this song,
it can't come from Yachty. These
It
articles are
can't. True.
written that Lil Yachty said that.
Okay.
He wrote 90% of the song.
okay,
In exception for the last verse.
now
Wrote
a lot
the
of
hook,
people, a lot of people is trying to clown him as a faggot ass nigga for finding that female perspective.
Yeah. Tapping into that energy. How you tap into that energy?
Is that
Yachty,
not
like,
is that not the true essence of a ghostwriter though, bro?
tapping into that energy?
Yes.
I don't know. I would have to judge if you're able to tap that hard, bro.
Okay, so let's
you can't tap in. Like you can't go that hard. Bro.
Hold on. So
like,
let's.
I'm still suspect of Will Smith for coming out with that first movie's whatever degrees of separation, my nigga. Like,
Okay, so hold on.
Like, look. No wonder. No wonder Jaden Smith is in all these little faggoty movies now.
I recently,
you tapped a little bit too hard. You might have tried to tap and you got tapped. I don't know.
I recently read an article or a quote or something like that recently from Royce da 5'9".
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, Royce da 5'9", I want to say that he wrote at least 2, maybe even 3 songs on Dr. Dre's 2001 album.
Oh, okay.
So one of the songs that he wrote was Dr. Dre's tribute to his brother on his album.
Okay.
And I want to say this is one of the last songs on the album where Dr. Dre basically talks about how his brother died, this, that, and the third, whatever. Royce da 5'9" wrote this song, but he wrote it from the perspective of some shit that happened to him in his own personal life, and it kind of related to whatever Dr. Dre was going through at the time.
Okay.
So we give props for Royce for writing from that perspective and giving Dr. Dre the credit to say that.
In general,
I
don't know who my audience is right now.
What I'm saying is that Royce didn't receive that backlash that Yachty is receiving. So Yachty is receiving the backlash you's a faggot, nigga.
You talk from a host perspective, nigga.
You talking from a woman's perspective, this, that, and the third, whatever.
No. Let's be clear.
Not a woman. A hoe.
Yeah, he thought from a Thotty Hottie.
Thotty Yachty. Nigga, that's your new nickname. Holan Pandat.
Thotty Yachty.
Tati Yachty.
I came up with that on accident, but it applies.
Thotty Yachty is your name, nigga. Holan Pandat. That's your new nickname, nigga.
Yo, boss, that.
You gonna have to eat that.
Wallet.
Yeah, wallet. Thotty Yachty. So people is really, really faulting Thotty Yachty for coming up with the female perspective.
Yeah.
They call this nigga all kind of fags and you know what I'm saying, nigga homo. Does he deserve that? Bro?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. First of all, you did some whole shit by even like tying yourself to it, my nigga. Like, You should have let it go. You shouldn't.
I agree with that. He should have let that shit go. He should have never said nothing. But
he saw how much love he was getting.
If I'm Yachty, I'm telling all y'all niggas to suck a fucking fat dick because I'm getting a check, motherfucker.
Nigga,
I was able to come up. I was
that
able to come up with this perspective.
Ain't that an easy perspective to have though? Like,
why wouldn't it be an easy perspective when this song is a hit? All the hood rap bitches is vibing with this shit.
You know what you sound like right now, nigga. You know what you sound like, what nigga. You know what you sound like, nigga. You know what you sound like right now. Saying that type of shit, nigga. You sound like another brother that's stuck in the system that believe in the fucking.
Nigga say you sound like another brother.
You sound like another brother that's a victim of the system. That get all that good shit, nigga. That these prolific black motherfuckers be talking about, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's what you sound like, though.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if we gonna base it on money, if we gonna base it on money, my nigga, like, yo,
but ain't that what it come down to?
No, nigga, not for me, man. Not for me, my nigga. Nah.
So Yachty got integrity, nigga. That you trying to say?
Yeah, it's integrity issues, man.
Fuck out of here, nigga. It's just about that bread, nigga. Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
Yeah, then alright.
Play it again. Play it again. I want to hear that shit again, nigga. Act up.
Bitch, you get smacked up.
They had internet memes. They had fucking challenges.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit off of this shit. If this was me, my pen created this shit for you bitches.
Yo.
Nigga, listen to that beat.
Yachty wrote this.
Pull the beat up. Pull the beat up. Run it back. Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
Big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6
figures, hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah.
Eat it like a snake. Yo.
What?
Yo.
What?
Yachty, you can't tap into that zone. Hey, yo, if you could tap into that zone, my nigga.
What?
That's your zone, but listen.
What?
And the truth is, he getting his bread one way or another. Whether we know or not.
If I'm Yachty, I'm telling the whole industry, suck a fat dick. I was able to tap into this shit. And this was like the hottest song of the spring, motherfucker. I got all kinds of real ass bitches talking about how much they don't give a fuck about a nigga.
That is cool, bags, that's cool.
Pussy.
Yo, you work at the hospital, dick. My nigga. You do fucking, you know what I'm saying, radiology and all that. If you don't fucking look at this motherfucker's hip and you, oh, that's a little bump right there. Oh, shit, I done caught this. Hey, Doc, look at this bump right here, my nigga. Yo, that shit ain't gonna go right, Doc. Doc is like, yeah, you right, Dub. All right, man, I appreciate that. I'm gonna give you $1 million for fucking acknowledging and locating that bump, my nigga. Bomb. I'm gonna go ahead and
that's false equivalency, but I get you.
I'm gonna go ahead and perform this surgery and take care of this person. And when this person comes into the room and say, Doc, damn, I feel great. Hey, bitch, did you know that we found this fucking bump in your hip
because of Dub?
Because, you know what I'm saying, da. Hey, really? That's amazing. Thank you.
Real ass bitch,
and
give
that
a fuck
motherfucker
about a nigga.
Walk out that fucking hospital feeling healthy and fucking motherfucking free. And here go Dub. Hey, bitch, do you know you're walking because of me? You walking because of me, bitch. It's like nigga, come
pay
on.
Homage. Pay homage.
Where my respect at home? Like, nigga, you do your job, my nigga. You wrote a song, my nigga. They asked you to write a song. You wrote the song, my nigga. Like,
and the song was a hit.
The song was a hit. You did your job, nigga. Take your bread. Sit your ass down over there somewhere. We hired you for a reason, my nigga. We hired you for a motherfucking reason, nigga.
Hey, hold on.
Ain't no false equivalent, nigga. That shit applies.
Hold on. I gotta.
You gotta rebuke that. All right,
no. I gotta be 100% honest right now.
Yeah.
Nigga kind of lit.
Yeah.
This podcast kind of lit right now.
All right.
I don't know how it's gonna go from here. Bro.
Okay. All right. Go. But that shit apply though, nigga. That shit apply to the motherfucker.
Okay.
All right.
Hey man, y'all stop hating on Yachty for fucking writing from a female perspective, man. I think to me that is the mark of a dope ghostwriter. I think what you ask of a ghostwriter is for them to find the perspective of whoever it is that they're trying to write for. It's fucked up that if it's Yachty that brought this to the forefront, fuck you for that shit, because now you shifting the focus off of the City Girls for them having a fire ass song when you should have been the ghostwriter in the background. Exactly. And nobody should have never really known that you wrote this song. But if you came out with this shit, fuck you for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else, fuck them for that shit too. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. Yeah. Keep quiet about it.
What else we got, bro? You know what I mean? I know you got the email rocking.
I keep forgetting that I got the
nigga.
I'm running point on this.
Yeah, nigga, you got the key to the city right now, nigga. You got to keep us on track, man. Sometimes we do this shit, we kind of forget where we going with this whole podcast situation. Nigga,
but
we get
the fucked up part is I got this shit right. I'm looking at some of these shits like, nigga.
Hey, skip it, bro.
Fuck Illmatic, my nigga. I don't know. I mean,
God damn.
Hey, listen, I love Illmatic. What the fuck am I talking about? 25 years, my nigga. Listen,
got you.
Here's the part about it, and then we'll talk about it without talking about it. But at the same time, we'll talk about it. Like,
okay, I respect it.
Do you think, nigga, we do a podcast and we hoping to appeal to new audience and, you know what I'm saying, whatever generation or whatever, you know what I'm saying, background you have. And celebrating 25 years of Illmatic, like, is that necessary right now?
Yeah. Why not?
Is this the moment where you're like, yo, like, I feel like Illmatic came out, what, 91, 92?
So this is 2019, so it came out in 94.
What? No. Hell fucking no.
25 years?
Ain't no goddamn way it was 94. Hold up.
94.
We're going to do our Googles. Hey, Google. I can't connect to your Wi-Fi. Bitch, you wildin'. All right, fine. Hey, all right, shut up, ho. All right.
Okay, Google.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network.
When did Illmatic come out?
Illmatic was released on April 19th, 1994.
What? Illmatic was 1994?
Yes, sir.
Damn, that shit feel more recent than... All right. So, Illmatic 1994 drops.
Yeah. April 19th, 1994.
Niggas been bopping to Illmatic since, bruh.
Yeah.
When has the celebration fell off?
I don't think it ever fell off.
So why are we celebrating 25 years later?
It's just... It's one of them things. You celebrate 20 years, you celebrate 25 years, you celebrate 50 years. So from now until it hit 50 years, you know what I mean? In the next, 15 years from now.
Are you feeling the celebration right now?
Personally, no. I'm not.
What are we seeing? Like, what has it commanded? Has the industry all recognized it? Has there been a stop? Like, oh shit, this is Illmatic Day.
I don't want to go that far, but if you think about it,
yeah.
In the last couple of years, Nas has done,
and that's not me taking away from it, people.
No, we're not.
Please understand.
What I'm trying to say is, it's real conversation. It's real conversation.
Yeah.
So in the last couple of years, Nas has done live performances of this album where they had the opera. I don't want to say if it's the Harlem Opera or whatever it is, boys choir, whoever it is, whatever choir it was.
The Harlem Boys Choir?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's a real thing.
He's done at least 2 performances where it's some kind of opera situation, and he performed at some kind of hall that's usually reserved for white folks or whatever, and he turned it into a hip hop hall. And he performed this in this album in its entirety, and niggas was playing the violins and the drums and the this and that. Like, niggas was really, really going in on this shit. So, yeah, it's one of them situations where, like, yo, this is a legitimate contribution to music. Not just hip hop music, but to music in general.
I agree. But however, what I would say is, there's enough, I feel like Nas has enough resources and the industry has enough clout to really stop time on behalf of this. And I just don't feel like I ever stopped loving the Illmatic album. Not once, not 1 year, not 1 month. Like, yo, I have songs that's consistently in rotation in my playlist of that album, and I just don't get what equates to a celebration right now. And I feel like if
the time,
but
think about how different. Think about how different hip hop sounds now.
I guess what I'm saying, I need to see something more from the industry to acknowledge this. You know what I'm saying? Because on a personal level, I feel like I've done my part.
Yes, that's you though.
No, it is. But that's all it needs to be.
That does Cam know about Illmatic?
Cam ain't ready for Illmatic yet.
Does Dylan know about Illmatic?
But we played in the crib.
Does Janae know about Illmatic?
I played at the house. I played in the crib. But if they ain't ready.
But can she
And those
can
are
she
kids,
recognize?
by the way. Those are all kids' names.
Can she recognize that, yo, this is Illmatic? Does Sydney know about Illmatic? Does Kristen know about Illmatic?
Well, Sydney's your fault if you don't.
True.
But, you know what I'm saying?
I hold that L.
Yeah, take that hell. Hold that down.
Yeah, hold
all I'm trying to say is
Lauderdale, nigga.
Lauderdale, all that.
Gotcha.
All I'm trying to say is, bro, amongst my peers, we've acknowledged the impact and the uniqueness and give it all the accolades it deserves.
What is the impact of this?
Now, 25 years later, what the fuck am I to do? I don't feel like I am responsible for that shit. I feel like Nas,
nigga,
and everybody else,
nigga, we part of the media
let me
now,
talk.
nigga. We media
I hear
representatives.
And
so we responsible for that shit now. If we're gonna commentate on hip hop, nigga,
as a responsible commentator of hip hop, I say Nas and whoever else helped produce this motherfucking album and whoever else has stake in this,
P-Rock,
it's y'all
DJ Premier,
all of y'all get together and figure that shit out.
Large Professor.
And market it to me. Because I'm not buying again what I already had and what I already acknowledged.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to, hey yo, if you're going to try to sell me Terminator 2, which is my favorite movie, hey, nigga, I bought it 2 times because original on VHS, and then I bought it again when it was made in HD. Nigga, you need to make 4K 2000, whatever, or 100K, nigga, whatever the fuck. You got to make it worth my while to repurchase. And that's all I'm trying to say. I didn't see the reinvestment in this 25-year celebration. I didn't see it. I feel like it was said, and it was like, all right.
But do we have to see the reinvestment in it? Or do we just need to acknowledge that, yo?
Yeah, but you're talking about acknowledgement, which I've acknowledged from the time I've heard it up until now.
Nigga, we need about 25 years later.
What more acknowledgments do I need to have?
And I mean,
when I know word for word,
and I mean, we talk
fucking 70% of the fucking album.
We talked about this album before on this podcast, so it's not it's not like, you know what I mean.
All I'm trying to say, I'm trying to put the ownership on them, bro, because I've heard it already.
Yeah,
and I know what it is.
Okay,
does it appeal to the newer generation? I don't know.
Okay, so
but I'm just right now, and all I'm saying right now is all dope.
What more
the fuck do you want me to say?
Let's get away from that.
Yeah,
25 years later, is this album holding up to the test of time? When you listen, when you listen to this album in 2019, do you say to yourself like, yo, I don't know about this.
Nah, all of it, all of it.
Nah,
remember when I told you, like, if an alien came from Mars right now, and you know what I'm saying, land on planet Earth, and you want to put them on the hip hop, I think that's definitely album number 1 I'm playing.
Okay.
Yeah, Nas, Illmatic. Like, if you really want to know what hip hop is and want to know what hip hop is about, that run right there hits it on the head, I feel.
All right, so you know what? I was going back and I was listening to this project, and I want to say it's One Love, or either Sitting in the Park.
One Love.
Either Sitting in the Park. I feel like it's Sitting in the Park. I
think Q-Tip produced that One Love joint.
One Love, yeah, he did. Yeah. So I want to say it's Sitting in the Park, and I think that the third verse on that song is basically the scene from Belly where Shorty
do wop.
Shorty
out here struggling, nigga. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we took this song and we created a movie on a verse that I wrote.
It was a whack movie though.
The movie was whack as fuck. Yeah. Like, I mean, it was a classic movie, but it was garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't really agree with that. They don't really know how I could say that a movie is classic and garbage at the same time. Like, nigga, Super Troopers was a classic movie, but that shit was fucking trash, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Super Troopers,
classic trash.
Was that Super Troopers with the alien, the bugs and shit?
Nah, Super Troopers was with the fucking state troopers. That was
which
like,
one was with the bugs? So that was fucking classic too.
Nigga,
VR Troopers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Super Troopers was classic, but garbage, nigga. Yeah. Same thing. I don't want to say Illmatic was classic. No, sorry, not Illmatic.
So
we off Illmatic. We talking about Belly. I don't want to say that Belly was classic, but it was garbage. It was a garbage ass movie.
Yeah.
It was terribly put together. It was a lot of fucking cliche whack shit that happened in there. This nigga Nas fucking drew a whole scene off of a verse that he wrote on his album, which
that didn't fit in with the rest of the fucking.
It didn't, which showed how classic his album was, but took away from the greatness of the movie of Belly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, where did this shit? And niggas go to Africa.
Yeah, if you're younger, if
niggas are shooting niggas from the rooftop
and under. Go ahead and check out Illmatic, man.
And check out Belly too.
Classic album. I don't want you to listen to it. I want you to hear it.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
But you
listening
know what?
Is listening, hearing is hearing, you understanding, you feeling, you fucking with it.
The crazy thing about it is that when we was younger, and this was, I want to say at least like 10 years ago, me and the homie Trav, right? We had this song, Bootleg Cable, which was ironically the song that we used to name this podcast.
Yeah.
The song that Nas had called Represent. We used
Represent.
Yeah, we used this sample from Represent to create the beat from Bootleg Cable Podcast. So for those that don't know, go on the internet. Y'all that's listening to this podcast, I know a lot of people, especially the haters, when I tell them, yo, you know what I'm saying, niggas, you should do songs, blah, 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 this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Go and search it up. Trav Williams, Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Yeah.
That song's Bootleg Cable, not Bootleg Cable Podcast. Yeah. Trav Williams, Bootleg Cable. That song specifically is a remix, so to say, of Represent. And the dude that produced that song, this dude named S2, I feel like I've been looking for this dude for years. Like, I want to do a whole fucking project with this nigga. I think that this dude has like the dopest beats on the planet or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just look at the contrast of how he used Represent to create Bootleg Cable. Right. And the thought process behind that was, at the time, I think it was like at least 20 years or 15 years or whatever it was that Illmatic had came out.
You still got the bootleg, the song?
Yeah.
All right, well, put it up on bootlegcablepodcast.com on SoundCloud and let them hear it.
Put it on SoundCloud?
Put it on SoundCloud, man. So
okay.
We're going to add that to SoundCloud.
Okay.
Check us out at Bootleg Cable Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
On Bootleg Cable Podcast. We're going to post the podcast and we're going to go ahead and post that song right there so you can check it out.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the song to me showed how crazy the Represent beat was and how crazy this dude flipped it to make it like a modern version of it.
Okay.
The sample, dope, everything. Y'all just check it out, man. Yeah. Like I said, Trav Williams.
All right. I'm just not trying to sound like a hater. I love Illmatic.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to say, but I would have said that to you last year, and I would have said that to you the year before.
Gotcha.
And the year before that, and the year before that. So now, it's not on me. Mm-hmm. It's not on me. I received a project. You made a project. It was dope. Mm-hmm. If you want it to be celebrated, then it's on y'all. Like, fucking celebrate it, man. Shut the industry down. Do whatever the fuck you got to do.
Yeah.
I'll repurchase it. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? In a different format, people re-release albums and shit like that. But it's on y'all. Don't just tell me it's 25 years, my nigga. Like, go do backflips. Nigga, fuck out of here, bro.
What else we got, nigga, since you got the motherfucker?
Oh, I got the shit. Yo, I'm going to go grab something over there. I'm going to step away for a second, but I'm going to come right back.
Okay.
5 seconds. But you get into this freedom of speech shit. I don't understand that one, and I want you to talk about that.
I gotta pull it up on the fucking phone and shit, but I got you, fam.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, fam. Thanks for kind of keeping me on track with all of that shit.
Yeah.
But there was a situation recently where there was an artist that had gotten arrested, and it was a whole freedom of speech situation. And let me find the article so I can look it up and see exactly what's going on right here, so that I can give y'all a more informative. All right, so the article was entitled "Rapper Has Free Speech Appeal Shot Down by the U.S. Supreme Court." Let me read the article. The United States Supreme Court has declined to take the case of Mayhem Mall, a Pennsylvania-based rapper who was convicted of threatening police officers in a song. The court dismissed his appeal on April 15th, according to the Associated Press. Mall, whose real name is Jamal Knox, and another rapper named Rashid Beasley were arrested on gun and drug charges in 2012. Following their arrest, they released a song entitled "Fuck the Police" that referenced violence against Pittsburgh cops. Knox was charged and convicted with terroristic threats and witness intimidation due to the track's lyrics. Again, Knox was charged and convicted with terroristic threats and witness intimidation due to the track's lyrics. He attempted to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court after Pennsylvania's highest court upheld his conviction. Knox, who has already served his prison term for the crimes, claimed his song was protected by the First Amendment. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court upheld this ruling following a free speech appeal on Tuesday, August 22nd, by rapper Jamal Knox, aka Mayhem Mile. What are we going on right here? Oh wow!
Well, we stopped that.
Let's bring it back. There we go. We're recording again now. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court upheld its ruling following a free speech appeal on Tuesday, August 22nd, by rapper Jamal Knox, aka Mayhem Mile. Knox was prosecuted along with Rashid Beasley, Soldier Bad, oh man, whatever the fuck, but whatever it is, man, it's free speech. So these dudes came out with a song, and essentially it was a "Fuck the Police" remix, and they got knocked for it. Niggas served their time, went to prison for fucking free speech.
Yeah.
How do we feel about free speech in 2019? Should me and you, if me and you decide to come out with a song and say "fuck the teachers union," or you know what I'm saying, because your kid or my kid, both of our kids got bad grades in school, whatever the case is, how should we feel about that whole situation?
All right. Okay. So free speech is cloudy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
In 2019, and in my personal beliefs as well. Right. So it's free speech. If you are, like, let's say you're a waiter, and you don't like homosexuals, and you have a platform where you say "fuck homosexuals,"
Gotcha.
but you're serving food to homosexuals, how am I to not believe that you're fucking affecting my food or the service I'm qualified to get based on the company's policies and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So in those instances, I believe fire that motherfucker because he shouldn't have that position because and you know, likewise, I say shit on this podcast, and you know what I'm saying, if it comes around and affect me, you know what I'm saying, in my work relations, whatever, then so be it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? However, I shouldn't go to jail for the shit. Nah, that's a different aspect.
Okay, so even being fired for it, though, you don't think that that's an extreme? If I'm on here and I'm on this podcast, I'm like, man, fuck these faggots, man. Fuck these niggas, fuck these Jews.
Okay, I use that as an
really
example.
Rock with these Jews.
Let's use an example that affects maybe you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, there's somebody that's publicly racist on the platform that they have.
Yeah.
However, I gotta fucking go deal with this motherfucker at Walmart every day. Like, do you want to deal with this motherfucker?
Not necessarily that you want to deal with this motherfucker at Walmart every day, but
if he's in a position that I'm saying that could affect something different, if he's a tax collector or whatever. It's dude,
I agree. It's a touchy subject. It's no easy answer to deal with it.
I think so.
You think there's an easy answer?
I feel like I said, if you're fucking protesting against who I am and what I represent.
What if I'm a doctor?
Okay.
What if I'm a nurse?
If you're a doctor or a nurse, then that we've seen examples of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where people refused or said they fucking gave bad medicines to people of Jewish, you know what I'm saying, if they knew they're Jewish and all that.
Okay, so what if that's not the case? Mm-hmm. I could feel a certain way if me personally, if I hated all white people, I say, man, fuck these crackers. Yeah. And I'm talking about crackers every time I do this podcast, whatever. Yeah. But on the flip side, I have patience. I work in healthcare, and I'm treating everybody the same. This, that, and the third, X, Y, and Z, whatever. So now, do I deserve to be fired from my song, or do I deserve to be criminally held accountable for the words that I say in my song, or do we take that as entertainment? Because
we'd have to make that argument more personal to you, I would say.
But how do we do that? Because if you think about it,
if they were racist, let's paint that.
Hold on.
If they said fuck niggers, niggers with the ER, would you be okay with that person applying fucking medical?
I wouldn't. If I knew pre-hand or if I knew beforehand, I wouldn't.
Right.
But let's just think about it in the context of.
But that's not. Let me just say this. It's not to the aspect of how I feel about these gentlemen instances. I feel like they should be freed, and they shouldn't even went to trial in their instance. But however, what I'm saying is, like, yo, you could say what you want, but you should be responsible for the repercussions that come behind it as well.
Okay. Yeah. And I understand where you're coming from, but what I'm saying is, if I say one thing, right? If I'm on here and I'm homophobic as fuck, right? Yeah. And I'm against these gay dudes or gay females and whatever they do in their lifestyle, X, Y, and Z, but I treat them exactly how they need to be treated in real life. I don't express my personal opinions on their lifestyle and whatever it is that they're doing, X, Y, and Z. Should I be now punished because I don't agree with their lifestyle, but I'm not expressing it to their face? I'm not showing them any kind of different in treatment that I would a person that's, you know what I mean?
That's not a proper parallel to draw. I don't feel like that's a proper parallel to draw because, again, you'd have to actually make it personal to answer the question. So, again, if the person that you're describing is doing everything correctly and all that, however, they are openly racist, are you pro them taking care of you?
I'm definitely not going to be pro them taking care of me.
So get them the fuck out of there.
True, but what I'm saying to you is that...
That's what you are saying. That's what you're saying.
What I'm saying to you is that I'm not pro them taking care of me, but if they take care of me and show me the same care that they would show a person of their same race, who am I to say, yo, fuck them, they need to not...
Or who are you to say that you got all the services that you were privileged to get?
I agreed, but what I'm saying to you is that on the same thing, on the flip side, is if that the statistics show that I got the care that I needed to get.
Fuck all that. How do you feel about these gentlemen in that situation?
Which gentlemen?
That this freedom of speech thing.
I feel like these dudes, even though they made a "Fuck the Police" song, I think that what it is set a bad precedent, right? So it sets a precedent where, if you think about it, Scarface, for example, I was recently listening to The Fix. In the album The Fix, Scarface admitted to killing niggas.
Yeah.
So now, should we go back and do a investigation on Scarface to see if he really killed niggas? You know what I'm saying? How many times has Jadakiss talked about killed niggas in songs? How many times has Styles P, this person, that person, Jay-Z, whoever it is, how many times have these people talked about killing people in songs or whatever the case is? Should we now take this as, yo, is it freedom of speech or is this artistic composition that we listening to right now? Should we listen to this dude's songs? Should we listen to this dude's albums or this group's albums or this woman's albums and say to ourselves like, yo, this person has really killed people and we need to investigate this and put them in jail or whatever? Or should we just take it as, hey, maybe they might be speaking from the perspective of somebody else. Maybe it's a story that they might have heard, this, that, and the third, and they kind of use it to incorporate it into their life or into their rhymes or to whatever to make them more appealing to whoever it is that's listening to the music. Because if you think about it, music, movies, this, that, and the third, the more violent, the more fucking representation, the more notoriety that the shit gets. You think about Django, slave out here killing slave masters. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Terminator, this nigga out here murking every goddamn body. This, that, and the third. Like, the more violence, the more people is really attracted to this shit.
Yeah, but I would say, like, in hip hop, we've been raised on violence and misogynistic shit and all that is incorporated and all that. And I think right now we're getting to a time where we are less appreciative of that and we are less accepting of those things. And we want to see a change. So I feel like in the times where those came out, it was accepted and those should be left alone in those instances. However, going forward, I don't feel like it's accepted. I don't feel like we should accept that, and I don't feel like we should champion those things going forward. So, if that's the energy you want to give out, and you're standing behind it, you need to deal with the repercussions that comes behind it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, man, I guess my stance, if y'all are listening, I agree with free speech. I don't think that you should be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a little crazy for me, for people to be on the Supreme Court or whatever it is, appealing or whatever the case is, a situation where we talking about a song and y'all using evidence. Y'all using a song as evidence against me. I know they say anything you can say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Yeah. But damn, man, you gonna use one of my songs against me? That's kind of fucked up. But it's a little late. You know what I mean? Niggas been rocking for a little minute.
Yeah, I would say so, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got a couple more topics.
We got a couple more topics, man. But yeah, man, it's a little late, man.
For us to really keep y'all entertained, maybe we need to break this up into another conversation. Yeah. Maybe we might rock with y'all tomorrow. Yeah. It is what it is. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We appreciate y'all.
Hey, yo, don't forget. Please don't forget, people. Listen, man. Our opinions are not the end all be all.
Definitely
it's just our fucking opinions, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though the internet might not accept that, but it is just as simple as that. It's our perspective and our views, and we're not chasing clout. We're not doing it here for clickbait and none of that shit, man.
I agree.
So you know what? Please, feel free to comment. And leave y'all opinions, man. Just leave y'all opinions on how you feel about some of the subjects that we tackled here. Whether you agree or disagree, man, it's all welcome. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Just no hate, because you're going to get clapped back, especially by the nigga Dub. He going to clap back your ass. So,
for sure.
You know what I mean? Just you know what I'm saying? Just respectfully agree or disagree. You know what I mean? And just go ahead and comment, man, please.
At the end of the day, man, we appreciate conversation, man.
Yeah,
I don't appreciate motherfuckers that's out here telling me how to do things, telling me how I should comment on X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third. If you don't agree with it, just tell me why you don't agree with it or whatever. But don't just tell me what I should be or shouldn't be doing or how we need to be conducting these videos or how we need to do this and that, da-da-da-da. Yeah. We are our own motherfucking people, and we're going to do whatever the fuck we want to do. Yeah. We're going to respect y'all opinion. But
you got anything on the emails lately? I mean, anybody hitting us up on the emails? Come on, man. Hit up the Bootleg Cable Podcast at gmail.com, man. Go ahead, man. Holla at us,
y'all ain't
man.
about that life, man.
Yeah, y'all not about that life? Come on, man. Let's go. Holla at us, man. If you got anything interesting to talk about or any perspectives or whatever that you know what I'm saying, that y'all want to share with us, go ahead, man. We like to go ahead and keep y'all entertained, man. And we'll do our best to do our research on whatever it is that you present to us, man. So go ahead and holler at us, man.
Once again, man, we apologize for not being able to get at y'all in that last 2 weeks or whatever. But you know what it is, man. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast.
And if you can't spell that,
something wrong with your ass.
And it might be bootleg.
Ain't nothing fake about it.
Man, we out.
Peace, man. 100.
All that.
Real. Y'all know how we give it up.
Man, I love this. I love this. I love rapping it with my boy Dub. Love chopping it up, man. This I've grown from doing this, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Hopefully y'all grown from listening to us. And I've grown from listening to y'all.
Hey.
All right, peace to y'all.
Deuces.
You win. All of this rhetoric that y'all sing out y'all mouth, rhetoric, there's no question about it. They showed up, they shut me up. That's good. Fine. You